Hello, my beautiful Sagittarius. We've done your love related reading. Now let's go and move into your Celtic spread for this month, okay? So Mercury in Pisces, meaning the communication is more emotional, okay? And Aries, Venus in Aries, you know, you may be impatient when it comes to a lover, or someone might be impatient with you. In terms of love, okay? You'll be more spontaneous. So this could either be a general or love, depending on the cards. It's a Celtic spread, the traditional spread. So I'm gonna pull the cards right now. This is for February 2020. Wow. Okay. So Sagittarius, we've got a situation here. This card also came out in your love related spread, Five of Pentacles. Something that's been bothering you possibly, okay? Sagittarius, so Five of Pentacles is the feeling, what you're really afraid of this month possibly is being left of, you're afraid of being left out in the cold, being left out, not just financially. You might be lacking finances here, because it's like this card is of a describes a situation that's unexpected. All of a sudden the door of the church is closed and you're outside of the building, a palace or a church, with no support, okay? So you are worried this month, Sagittarius. You don't want to be left out in the cold, or maybe you're feeling like you've been left out in the cold. Maybe the Valentine is coming, like, oh, I'm single all over again, I've got no one to celebrate with. I mean, I personally don't give a monkeys about Valentine's. I never really celebrate it, but I know it's very important for some people, okay? So you might be feeling like this, or maybe something's happening in your life that's threatening your, you know, your stability in your life, okay? So you worried about this month. You're like, oh, here we go, I'm left out in the cold, or, you know, I've got no one to help me. That kind of energy I'm sensing here, okay? Let's see where you are right now. And right now you are meditating, you're self-reflecting, okay? You're gathering your strength, you're healing from something that did not work out, okay? What's interesting, you're looking at yourself and you're thinking, how can I learn from, you know, how I acted in a situation which did not work out? So instead of pointing fingers at others, you're actually lying down and self-reflecting on yourself. Which area of my life can I change? What can I change about myself so I do not repeat the same mistake next time? And it's nice because, you know, the next card, which is crossing this one, what will help you is if you, I feel like, you know, this is about offer of love. You know, what will help you if you approach love in a very slow, stable manner. Knight of Cups is an earth energy. It's an offer of love that takes forever. It's very slow. So the person on this horse, they do eventually offer this cup of love, but it takes a long time. And I feel like throughout Venus in Aries, you might be feeling, and this is this month up to March, like you're impatient in love. And I think what you need here, you learning that whatever happened in the past, because I can see here, you know, in the past we had a broken heart, Sagittarius. You need to learn how to be possibly more patient when it comes to love, when it comes to either offering love or taking this cup of love from someone. Sometimes if we watch someone for longer, observe someone for longer, we can protect ourselves from being left out in the cold. What's on your mind really? Why are we doing this reading? Okay, you really do care about being practical, being independent. You want to be independent, you want to be practical. So I feel like, yes, you had a broken heart in the past. Doesn't matter what the situation, but you did in love had a broken heart. Something really hurt you. Okay, maybe you were in a third party situation, whatever it was. I feel like the best advice I can give you right now here, I know you're healing. You watching this, you healing, you doing some inner work, Sagittarius. What will help you if you take your time with offering love to someone, and B, accepting love offer. And it will be difficult throughout this month. It will be very difficult because when we've got Venus in Aries, Aries is spontaneous. Aries almost like, oh, whatever was in the past, it's in the past. Aries forgets the mistake they've made, okay? And they take in a new day as it comes, and they sometimes don't self-reflect enough, okay? And I think that is a challenge for this month, for you to make sure that if this love offer comes this month, you won't jump into it, you wait. Okay, you want to be stable, independent, okay? I mean, if you decide to take love from someone, offer reconciliation, whatever it is, okay? I feel like I've got lots of pentacles. You very much consider, Sagittarius, about your you very much considered with your stability in your life. So much pentacles, finances, money might be bothering you this month, okay? Because in the past you had your heart broken, pierced 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Painful. You felt hurt. Applied to your situation, of course. Where you're gonna put most of your energy this week is, making sure that the relationships you are in are like equal, that the give and take is equal, that you are not being taken for granted. Okay. Because I think that's something you're really afraid. You're really afraid of giving yourself to someone, giving all, and not being the beggar for attention or love in the end, and losing yourself to such an extent where you lose your money and everything you ever worked for. And that is the worry here. But in the future, we've got strength, Sagittarius. Okay, Leo's card. Meaning, in the near future, what's good for you for this upcoming week is to be in charge of your emotions. Tame this beast within you. And I feel this beast is for you more like a fire. Leo is also ruled by, like you, by fire, right? Like you might be feeling in February, I really want this person. They're so hot. I feel so drawn to them. Sometimes we do feel it, right? The strong, undeniable chemistry. But I think this is something you got to learn to control, if you see what I mean. Because this is what will give you the strength. Being in control of your emotions. Usually it's about being in control of the negative emotions. Having passion for someone. This strong passion that draws us to someone. That make us have a fling with someone. Or you know how it goes. This is not a negative. But if you can control your emotions. If you can take your time to get to know someone before you sleep with them. I'm not saying you have got to be in celibate, because I don't believe in it, but like take your time. It's not about giving your body to someone. It's more about involving yourself emotionally. If you know that you involve yourself emotionally quickly, you got to slow down and be careful, Sagittarius. Okay, you got to protect yourself, otherwise you get your heart being broken and you'll feel left out in the cold. So it's important that you can tame, let's say, sexual drive within you. If you've got very strong sexual drive, okay, tame this beast within you. Say, no, I'm not doing it this time because I've learned my lessons from the past, okay? I would take my time because I want something stable, genuine, that will last for a long time. The way you view yourself is like you view yourself like there's some toxic energy in your life you got to get rid of, and I really feel like it's you not being able to slow down in love, and it will be extremely difficult this month. It will be, Aries is like not sugarcoating. I want you. Let's have one night stand, and then you may involve your emotions and fall in love, and and have a broken heart. I don't mean to be negative, you know. I'm just trying to tell you what I feel the cards are telling me, you know. Because I feel like there's a love coming towards you this month, love offer, you know, maybe it's like a sex offer, if you see what I mean. And you may want to go for it, but I feel like, you know, it's important that you know how to say no, how to sort of, you know, make someone either wait or watch them to make sure you know, you don't end up being left out in the cold, metaphorically speaking, of course. So, you know, I feel like, you know, there's something that needs to be, you know, you need to get rid of. And even if you don't want to, you might be feeling an uncomfortable energy this month, Sagittarius, okay? Like there's a transformation here. Whether you like it or not, you'll be pushed out of this tower for you to make some changes in your life. You know? But this will be a good change, you know? The changes always happen and come with a pain, right? These are the most meaningful changes in our life. And I feel like this month for you be important to learn how to resist someone. You'll be learning how to resist someone. How do people view with the Queen of Wands, Sagittarius? Beautiful, confident, creative, fiery when she needs to be, moody at times, but more than anything, beautiful. People are drawn to you. People see you as a naturally born leader with Queen of Wands, okay? You're very creative and you're leaving a very long-lasting impression on people. Whoever comes in contact with you this month, you know, they will never forget you. You know, you are like you being in a center of attention. People are looking at you this month. They admire your strength, your passion. You know, you might be an artist. People, you know, people would follow you. People look up to you. They will follow you. They will follow your guidance. You know, you guide people straight from your heart. And you're good at talking to people. Maybe people see you creating something, okay? But that's how someone sees you, okay? Maybe someone is trying to offer you love this month, coming towards you. But I think this is your approach. Maybe they will see you changing. You're going for transformation. You standing there self, you know, aware of your self-worth and be like, okay, let me just watch you from your head to your toes, from your toes to your head. Let me see all of the details, all what you're made of before I proceed. Piece of advice is very nice. Page of Pentacles. Just look at someone, look at them, watch them. When you watch someone for longer, you'll be able to see that they're not perfect, because no one else is perfect. But are you able to be with someone once you know the imperfections? Okay, do not take any action for now, just watch. Okay, but also do not focus just on the negatives of this person's personality, the new person possibly coming towards you, okay? But focus on the positives, okay? Focus on both, in fact. I feel like advice is do not take action, just watch and see what happens. Take your time. And the outcome is King of Pentacles. Wow, it's a nice one. Provide earth energy. Okay, we've got here earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. We've got here Taurus, Libra. We've got Leos. That's all I see. So yeah, before I move on to the outcome, the piece of advice is, yeah, watch out, watch someone, because Page of Pentacles, sometimes people pages are quite immature in love. I'm not saying you are, but I'm just saying, generally speaking, if you watch someone for longer, you're able to detect whether their love offer, what they've got for you, is actually genuine, is it immature, are they gonna stick around, you know, all of those sorts. Sort of this kind of observing, watching someone for longer may actually answer all of those questions that worry you. You know, if you're worried about being left out in the cold, being rejected, because that's a rejection card, you're afraid of rejection this month, watch them for longer. Don't let someone in too quickly. But the outcome is nice. We're having a practicality, being a provider, being very practical. Either you, or I feel like this is someone, you know, or this is like you again sitting on the front. I'm practical, I'm a provider. I don't need anyone to make me happy, because I've got my pentacle, I've got my stability, okay? Or this could be someone, this person actually, you know, that if you watch them for longer, they will see how stable you are, and they will know that all they can offer is something stable. I hope this makes sense. I'm gonna clarify the last card, King of Pentacles. Outcome. Yeah, I feel like, you know, love here offer. Take it easy. Be practical. When I say practical, I don't mean go out with someone because they've got money, get married because someone's got money. Be practical when it comes to what you can or you cannot accept in a relationship. Is this gonna work? I don't know. Am I dating someone who lives on the other side of the world? You know, unfortunately, the older we get, the more expectations we've got, and I don't think that love should be conditional. But whether you like it or not, I think love is a little bit conditional, okay? There are always conditions in love, okay? Especially when we grow older, or like when we're not teenagers any longer, we've got expectations, which means our love is conditional. I hope this makes sense. What I mean by that, well, I like to believe it's unconditional, but for example, life taught me over and over again that it is conditional. You know, you got to have a job, you got to make money, you got to be practical, because you never know in the 21st century when someone's gonna just, you know, leave you out in the cold, you know? And of course it's beautiful and rosy to believe in unconditional love, but, you know, if you on this channel, if you here, you know that not everyone is that lucky. Not everyone receive this unconditional love. So I feel like you, for this month, you're protecting yourself. You might be feeling like, oh yeah, Valentine's around the corner, here I am all alone, and you're thinking, why am I in this situation? Okay, and there's a new love offer coming towards you, but you're taking your time and you're understanding that this time you're gonna slow down, this time you're not gonna rush into it. Let's clarify King of Pentacles, the outcome. Whoa. We've got a, wow, toxic energy. Someone toxic. King of Pentacles, third party situation, maybe addiction. Maybe money is your addiction here. Maybe you're working too much, maybe you're focusing too much on money, but I understand why you're doing it. You want to make sure you are stable. And we've got the High Priestess, okay, some secrets, okay. I feel like you're sitting back and you know, you're watching, there's some secrets, you know, you're thinking a lot. Something might be revealed to you. Maybe you realize this month that because of this anxiety of you being left out in the cold, possibly maybe you were left out in the cold in the past, because of you thinking about this, you know, this can be a little bit toxic for you. Maybe you've been focusing on money a lot, okay, recently, and I feel like you will be in tune with your intuition because of Mercury and Pisces this month. Your intuition will be talking to you and telling you, Sagittarius, maybe you're a bit focused too much on working. Maybe you should work less. Maybe you should Stop worrying so much about, you know, whether to accept someone's love or not. Maybe you should just give it a go. That's the other side of the story here I've got. Let's get the romance cards. 2 cards. Healing family issues. So maybe it's to do with family issues. Maybe something happened that left you out in the cold. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Forgive your parents, okay? Remember, the parents, being a parent is an extremely difficult job. I mean, I haven't got kids, but I can imagine, right? And not everyone is a great parent. No one ever is taught how to be a parent, really. Though nowadays you can go to a school, right? Forgive your parents. And children. Your love life is being affected by children. And forgive your parents. You know, maybe that's what makes you so clinch, you know, to those pentacles. Look how many pentacles we've got here. 3 pentacles, stability, practicality. You know, I think it's good for you this month, because what's good for you, Venus and Aries, you will be pushed, you will feel spontaneous, you will feel a lot of chemistry, possibly you want to rush or take quickly this love offer. But you know, the advice here is take it easy, Sagittarius. No need to hurry. You could be dealing with Leo, okay? Take your time, because they see you, they see your beauty, they see your creativity, they are very much drawn to you, okay? And I feel like you know for yourself that there's something toxic in your life you got to get rid of before you know, you can move on or accept this new love offer, okay? So for now, just watch someone and see if they're the right fit for you. Protect yourself so you don't get your heart broken like you did in the past, possibly. Underlying theme, being left out in the cold. This is your anxiety. Don't worry so much about this, okay? This is about underneath Queen of Cups. You know, maybe you're dealing with water star sign. Show understanding, compassion to yourself more than anything. Love you, Sag. Thank you. I'll talk to you next month. Bye bye.